Speaking of music, what are some of Aaron's go-to songs for assessing speakers?
Oh, let's see here. Let me pull up Spotify real fast.
Spotify? Are you saying you assess speakers without title?
God.
It's
No,
not lossless?
no. I
Oh,
have a playlist on Spotify in case anybody wants to go check it out. That's all. Man, I don't even know. My brain is not in the right
Sounds
place
like a
right
youth
now.
man question.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I mean, I just use like a lot of stuff that I'm familiar with, and it just varies, you know. So like
one day
the
it's
old-
Britney Spears, next day
yeah.
it's Hall & Oates.
Exactly.
Right?
You know, it's man eater or it's toxic. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for, you know, like
Love this guy.
yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, I honestly, I have let me see here. I've actually got some stuff on my phone that I keep. It's like a playlist of different
Let's see
stuff.
your most recent played songs.
Oh, my most recent played songs?
That'll tell you exactly what's going on.
I don't know
Angelo
if you guys can see
Jude
this.
says
All right, let's see.
Sure.
Hold up. All right.
Show it. All right. So it's some kind of get up mix. Is it backwards? Can you read it? Do I need to flip it?
I can read it. It's just hard to. Oh, I got to zoom in here. So
what about that? Is that better?
Okay. Patti LaBelle. Top Gun.
Oh, that's my workout playlist. That's Andrew WK. That's a Compton soundtrack. I think that's a Britney Spears song, actually. That's a Fort Minor song. This is Norah Jones's new Christmas album. And I don't know what this one is.
You're
like
all over the map.
Yeah, he's all over.
You're all over the
here. Sorry, guys.
You're all over the map with your
definitely Nickelback.
Falling, Can't Stand Losing. Let's see here. Fight for Your. Anyway, let me go pull up my actual what I use when I demo speakers, because it just, like I say, man, it depends on what I'm in the mood for. But I do have certain ones. Oddly enough, Pink Noise is one of them. Yeah,
I've been dealing with a lot of Pink Noise lately.
Sheffield drum tracks. Let's see here. So Enjoy the Silence by Depeche Mode. Higher Love by Steve Winwood. Incredible song, but make sure you get the Mobile Fidelity Sound Labs version, because the standard disc version is not as good. 24 Karat Magic by Bruno Mars for the bass. Kodachrome, Paul Simon, Sledgehammer, Peter Gabriel, Free Fall, and John Mayer, which is a cover of the Tom Petty song, and live, and it is incredible. It's one of my favorite live. Low Down, Boz Scaggs, Crazy on You, Heart, Stepping Out, Joe Jackson, because it's got a nice little bass thump going on at the beginning of it, you know. And if you're not paying, if your speakers suck, you won't hear it. It's got like a good, nice kick to it. Cherry Bomb, the initial snare. That's like if that snare don't make your eyes blink, your system isn't dynamic enough.
This is
I Don't Care Anymore by Phil Collins. Yeah. So yeah, I can keep going, man.
I know you said you can't do, the typical speper reviews that you've done with the Clipple, but you know what we can do?
Good point.
You can always look. You have so much knowledge in that brain that
I don't know.
It doesn't have to be a new review, right?
Yeah.
There's so much that you can just kind of expand upon, even when it comes down to like, all right, tell me all the songs that you listen to, and what are you listening for specifically? Let me try it on my system. Do I hear that? Oh, you know what? I don't hear that. Man, I need to fix something.
Yeah.
I need to change something. That, there's a ton of videos. And you know what the truth is? The reviews typically get the lowest amount of views and they're the most work. That's what FOMO told me.
I know it, man. That's absolutely true.
You talk about the news, you talk about something, whatever, a top 5 list, my top 5, desktop speakers has the most views. And I've reviewed all those before. I didn't have to do any B-roll, really. I just talked about speakers I've reviewed, and it's killing all my other reviews, right? So
you're right.
I think if you want to stay busy, there's a lot to talk about.
That's a good idea. I could do that. Man, I've got like a list of stuff to do, but I can't. I mean, I've got I'm not kidding, dude. I've got like 30 to 40 different video ideas that are saved in my phone that I thought one day I'll do that. Mm-hmm. And so now I guess I'll have time. I don't know how many of them I'm going to need the Clipple for, but I say like probably less than half for sure. It's just stuff like that, like what am I listening for or whatever. I don't know. So yeah, that's a good idea.
Even a video for your patrons where let's say, because you can't play the copyright music, but if you had the song and say, hey, listen to this part, just kind of give them an idea exactly what part you're listening for and what should be happening. So there's a lot of stuff, and we want to see you back doing stuff, and we want to learn from you. So it's a selfish thing for me.
I want to be back because I don't like not being back. I've been riding a lot of BMX, but it's about to get cold, so I won't be able to do that again for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Too old for
Definitely
that.
cold. It's
My
dipping
jump-
down
my-
in the 30s at night over here.
Well, it's crazy here. Like 2 weeks ago, it was what it is right now, which is upper 70s, almost touching 80s. It's rather warm. But last week, dude, it was like the lows were in the upper 20s, lower 30s, highs were in the 50s. It was crazy. It was like freaking winter. Yes,
Yeah.
that is true.
Randall's right. You can still do interviews.
Mhm.
You know what? I've had some, I would consider heavy hitters in the industry be like, yo, I saw your video. If you want to interview me for content, that'd be fine with that. And I'm like, well, that's pretty cool. So like people
There you
just
go.
reaching out. I'm like, that's pretty, like, I just think it's cool that the community has responded the way it has. Like when I made that video, I didn't expect the positive reaction. And in fact, I expected a lot of probably blowback from it. People be like, oh, it's an audio channel. Don't talk about your personal crap. But you know, for me, it's kind of the same thing. Like it all feeds in together.
Yeah.
So I was really surprised. So like those of you who left positive notes and stuff like that, like for real, thank you. That helped a lot. And it's good. Like I've gone back and reread some of them when I've had a challenging moment or something like that. So it's been good. I really appreciate it.
I didn't.
All right. If you would like to join us every week on Mondays at, what time is it? About 6 p.m. Central, which is the best time. That's where I am. Make sure you join us at youtube.com/Daily HiFi. We out.